Carbon Farming Initiative workshops were held recently in Longreach, Aramac and Winton. The workshops gave landholders a taste of what carbon farming is about and potential projects that could be run.
Well, we're really at the start of the Carbon Farming Initiative, and although it was implemented last year, there's not a lot on ground that people can do at the moment. So really what they have to do is start to look at their landscape, start to look at their operations and think, is there something I'm doing now that could have a carbon benefit? Or is there something I want to do in the future that could benefit from a carbon price?
Carbon farming projects are already being developed by graziers in the region.
What we're hoping, we're working on a project with a couple of the unis from down south and DPI and a CSRO as well that hopefully will see if we can tap into some of that carbon farming initiative funding, particularly along the lines of trying to produce a more efficient breeding animal. So when we're talking about efficiency, like emissions are all about efficiency. So if you can get an efficient animal that can do the job with less emissions, then that's a plus for everybody, a plus for us as farmers, and hopefully we may see some funds come out of that carbon farming initiative to do that, not only for us but for rangelands graziers across the whole of the country.
Landholders who attended have responded positively to the workshops and potential projects that they could run.
Things are going to change, and we've got a really good story about some of the directions the changes might go in, and we can sort of double guess what might be coming. We've given a really fantastic overview of the whole carbon story as how our governments are seeing these things, and whilst I can't see too many on-farm projects for myself at the moment, we're mainly grassland, and it's very, most of the carbon sequestration sort of type project stuff's not in that. More a really good overview, and watch this space, it's exciting stuff. Yeah.
The majority of graziers really are interested in looking after their land, and they're just conservationists really. So this is all just an extension of that, but I guess it is another option if you want to go right into it, another option of perhaps earning a little bit of extra money on your place.
When you look at the feral goat, you go back 30 years, people took a pot shot at it, people had no interest in it, it was just left there and then once it had a value and was turned into an asset, it completely changed the attitude and how people dealt with it.
I'd encourage people to think of it as carbon as just being another agricultural product. It's about land management, it's about herd management, stock improvement, and if you think of it about that, then the carbon farming, generating carbon, becomes something that's a bit more manageable to deal with.
Well, the best place to find the information would be to watch the Desert Channel's YouTube video, or if they're interested, to contact Desert Channels.